In St. George, we're hearing from a woman who's sharing her experience at the No Kings protest this past weekend. Stacy Lee is her name. In an Instagram video, she says she was accosted while leaving the protest. She says a man in a truck told her someone should slit your throat and then followed it up with expletives. And that first part, she says, wasn't recorded because her phone was overheating. And while the man in the truck you see there denies threatening the woman, he does end their interaction with this.
Here because you called me a fat you piece of you piece of
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, and I have it on film. I have it on film.
You saw things get a little bit tense there in that video. You hear the man in the truck telling her to contact police. So she says she tried reporting the threatening interaction to a nearby officer, but says the officer didn't offer help and told her not to walk up on a traffic stop. Well, Lee refutes that claim, saying she talked to the officer from a distance.
I walked to the police officer making sure to keep my distance because I know the laws. You have to stay back and you cannot interfere. And I just stood there with my hands crossed. He turned to me very annoyed and said, "What do you want, or is there something you want?" I turned back around and said, "Someone just threatened my life." And he said, "You're just fine. You'll be okay. Get out of here," or something to that effect.
Okay, so Lee says she's trying to get that footage from police to try and back up her story. So we did reach out to St. George Police for comment on this. Here's a little bit of what they told us. Due to the ongoing nature of this investigation, the department is unable to provide specific details or comments at this time. They also say, "We respectfully request that citizens refrain from approaching an officer engaged in a traffic stop unless they have an in-progress emergency." Well, Lee believes she had a valid emergency. Now, Lee says if she could speak to the man in the video and the person with him, she would tell them they're entitled to their own opinions, but they're not entitled to threaten people they disagree with.
Well, this weekend.